It is Super Bowl season here for the Rams as we have finally gone through a long, grueling 11-6 season that has seen us not only take down some of the top teams here in the NFC, but now we're about to take down one of the top teams, the most hottest teams I think in the entire league this season, as we're going against the Baltimore Ravens, who are 11-6 with a 7-game win streak to end the regular season and a 10-game win streak here to get to us at this point now. And we're going to have to take down one of the best teams in the league. I think it was right that they beat Kansas City because they are one of the best teams in the league. So, of course, before we get into that, we're going to take care of all the need-to-know business. So if you guys enjoyed the series and you guys want to see more Madden content, more rebuild content as MLB The Show is out, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Show the love and support. Show that you guys want these series to keep going, and we will continue to push them out. Now, as we look at some of the awards here, you can see we didn't really have anybody up here for MVP voting. Jaden Daniels takes that home. Coach of the year is Braden Williamson. Where did I finish? Wow, I didn't even. Oh, okay. I cracked the list though. 7. I'll take that. At least I cracked the list. If we go to NFC only, looks like Daniels gets Offensive Player of the Year. Nobody there. Defensive Player of the Year though, John Davidson led the league in sacks. So of course he would take on that one. Rookie goes to Brian Morgan with the Seahawks. We had nobody on that list either. Defensively, looks like Robbins finished at 6th. Moses at 9. Dan Daniels for best QB. Where did Matthews finish? He had a lot of yards. So I'm surprised he's not up here. I guess maybe the touchdowns kind of carry that. Williams actually finished 2nd for running backs. Receivers, nobody's up here on that. O-line, Matthews is at 5. Who is it? Dylan Matthews. Dylan Matthews. Hold on. Who is that? I'm drawing a complete blank. I gotta pull up my offensive line really quick. Dylan Matthews. That's my backup left tackle. How did you make this list? He is my backup left tackle, and he's number 5 on the best offensive line list. I don't know if we have any credibility to these awards anymore. John Davidson wins best D-line. Never mind, we're back to credibility, always winning best linebacker. It looks like Braswell is at 10. No verse on the list because he was injured for most of the season. Kyrie Joseph, 5th for best DB is interesting. Best kicker, Weary finishes 2nd. So pretty off there on those awards. I don't know why I have a backup left tackle almost winning the world, but I mean, hey, we'll take it. Storyline here for the press conference. Obviously, they're asking us probably about the Super Bowl if I had to guess. So what kind of questions do y'all have for me today? Good morning. It's Super Bowl week. Y'all better have some good questions. Obviously, a lot of preparation goes into the big game. It does. Can you talk about what your players and how they've been preparing all week? I'll say back is sure. I'll say back is sure. All right, quick question about right guard Kevin Dotson. Okay, what about him? He did have that blunder last week. What has he been focused on this week leading up to the Super Bowl? Hopefully this isn't a right or wrong thing, but I'm going to go pass blocking. We definitely have passed more than we've ran here in the game, here this postseason. So just simple fundamentals on pass blocking. Great, good luck. So what kind of boost will we be seeing with that? Pass blocking just increased by +1. Okay, cool. I don't know if that said all linemen or just him, but either way, I'll take the boost regardless of who gets it. Whether it's just 1 or 2. So it looks like we have some weekly strategy here to get through. And of course, we have an upgrade here before we jump into it. So I'm guessing this is our award-winning John Davidson, who gets 3 upgrade points. Now, it's not easy to upgrade. You see 10,000 XP. So it's not easy to upgrade. And he gets 3 of them. What caused this? And he's abilities. And he's now a superstar? Okay, what? Okay, something had to have happened here. Progression history. NFL sack leader gave him 1,050 XP. Defensive lineman of the year gave him 6,300 XP. And then 12.6K on XP for defensive player of the year award. And it came up twice. If I had to guess, maybe because it only shows NFC, AFC, maybe he also got he's the overall NFL defensive player of the year and then NFC, or it could be a glitch. Either way, I'm going to take the glitch. 32,000 XP basically roughly here for us with a plus superstar development trait there. He probably could have actually deserved to jump up to superstar X factor if we're being honest. Now, I'm not going to go in and make that manual switch. You guys can let me know down below if you feel like that's warranted though. We can definitely make that switch before the start of next season. But I mean, the numbers that he put up and the way he was able to perform and the awards that he came away with, I think it's deserving. So let's go with an upgrade point here. I'm thinking maybe 1 in each category. 88 speed rusher, so +2 block shedded finesse move. Let's go with the power rush move here. He's now a scheme fit as that one jumps on top at 89. +2 to his power moves. And let's go ahead and get a run stopper upgrade here. Still 89 overall base, +3 block shed. Okay, so we got a little bit better on his all-around game. So he's now got 97 power moves with the +5, 96 finesse moves with the +5, and 91 block shed with the +3. Going along with 94 tackle and 86 awareness, you're not getting past John Davidson, and thankfully we have him back here for this game. There's no injuries. I might even tone down practice this week to make sure we don't have any injuries. Of course, I don't want the boost and stuff like that, but I want to go into this game as healthy as possible, and especially to keep John Davidson on the field. All right, so we actually did get a practice squad injury here. Jarrett Verse with the hip pointer. But, I mean, we got to this point in the season without him anyway. He's a great outside linebacker, but I feel like he hasn't made, like, enough impact plays for me to be as worried as, like, we were last week, for example, when we lost John Davidson. So I'm going with Robbins. Had a great year because he was the guy that we had to take over that outside linebacker spot for most of the season. So I'm going to put him there. And then as far as the rushing, Davidson will go to the left side. And we'll have Braswell obviously take over this side. Singleton right behind him. Do I want to switch that? I mean, he's better in block shedding. But if we're going to this rush formation, we're in nickel anyway. I think I'm cool with that. And then we'll have John Monty and Wingo up the middle. So we'll let that be the case there. So Braswell will do the rushing off the right side. We'll have Davidson come off the left. And then in just normal base, we'll have Robinson come in and be the left outside linebacker. So yeah, because I'm going to need somebody that at least can cover a little bit with a little bit of speed. Otherwise, I would just go with an edge rusher. But I mean, 58 zone isn't the best. I mean, Good has better coverage skills, but they do come into pressure, and he has no pressure skills at all. Like, nothing. No moves whatsoever. He does have good block shape, but that's about it. So I think the smarter thing here, let's just go with Robbins. And to quickly see what Baltimore's working with here, it looks like only one true 99 overall with Lamar Jackson, but Kyle Hamilton's also boosted up to 99. A lot of 90s on the overall roster to work with. So is that Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray is the backup just in case he gets hurt. Tim Hendricks, though, they did draft a very good running back here. He's in his second season, 83 overall star development as an elusive back. Was somebody that's, I would say, fits their team scheme here. Kind of shorter but bigger, stockier, not as much speed, but good ability to carry the ball. So they got a good running back there working for him. Zay Flowers. Behind him, Jason Warwick entering his 5th season. Ed Golden entering his 2nd season. Not too bad of a receiver core with Rashad Bateman as the 4. Justin Williams as a young tight end for them entering the last year of his rookie deal. Looks like a year 4. 96 overall through 4 years. Goodness. Superstar X Factor ability here. 25 years old. What has the career been like for the 6'5", 258 tight end? 976, 942, 991, so been close to cracking that door on 1,000. Has not done it yet, but hit 900 for 3 consecutive years. This year, a little bit of a down year. Still had more touchdowns, though, with 8, but also the receptions were down, too, as well, so they didn't look to lean on him as much. Maybe getting more firepower through the receivers or just more of a running game. Offensive line, I feel like not as strong as a typical Ravens offensive line, but still great defensive line. And defense in general looks right in line with what we're used to seeing with the Ravens defense for sure. Dominant. So it's not going to be an easy game at all. Let me check out their injuries before we jump in, because obviously we have 3 of our own, 3 key starters. Once again, missing one of our receivers, which Terry McLaurin came in and played a good job. Running game has not slacked off with Williams being out, and now we'll have to see if our pass rush keeps being one. We had the best pass rush in the league with him only playing 2.5 games. So we can get by. They're missing Tyler Linderbaum, so backup center. They're missing a right outside linebacker to weaken the defense a little bit, and one of their free safeties. So that should at least lower out some of the defense and the offensive line troubles that they have. It's the biggest game of the year. Baltimore Ravens, Los Angeles Rams in Minnesota. Now, why I don't think this would actually happen is because you got to think this time of year it's probably very, very cold in Minnesota. If you're trying to get ticket sales, you're going to get a lot of TV viewers. But actual ticket sales, I don't know about it, because I ain't going. I think we should stick to the warm weather states, please, if we're going to do something like this. Look, you see still the Vikings logos on top. Somebody could have took them down for the game. They are not even here, but look at the presentation. This is the first time in this series that we've actually getting to see the Super Bowl, and I don't play like anything else outside of the series for you guys. So this is the first time that I'm seeing Super Bowl presentation. So I kind of want to just sit back and watch it play out here and see what it looks like too. Oh, that's it? I was about to say I wanted to sit back and watch and see what it looked like too, but I guess here at US Bank Stadium, they're ready to get kicked off. Y'all already know, you can see we're going to be lined up for defense, so you know what we're going to have to do first. We got to come up here. I don't want to play any plays, so, I'm not going to even do the kickoff. I'm going to go like that, and it's going to make these changes. All right, maybe I thought wrong. I could have sworn it looked like they were about to receive, but I might have been off. We received again, so going to go ahead and go with our offense here to go and get the game kicked off. And we're starting off on the ground with Brian Stroud, getting us a good carry there to start off the game. You can see their injuries here, as none of them are going to be able to step into the game here today. We'll have to see if we get any extra pressure bonus there up the middle and how their defense reacts to having two key starters here missing here for the game as we got to run to the outside. Great play there as Kyle Hamilton comes over and makes the play. And I already see the free safety kind of whiffing on the play in the backfield. Maybe already starting to feel the effects a little bit of Stroud. 2 back-to-back runs, 2 big carries. How much longer will we lead on this running game? We're going to go ahead and go for our first pass of the game. Throw goes out before the pressure's there. And that's going to be Brian McCullum as Kyle Hamilton again all over the field like a linebacker. Dropping back, handoff here up the middle. Stroud for a 5-yard gain, getting us to the 10. Terry McLaurin by himself at the bottom. So you got him one-on-one with the young X-Factor corner here. We're going with the screen getting set up. Blocks getting set up. He's on the outside. As that is Compton with his first touch of the game. First drive, 3 first downs. We mixed in both running backs very well. So we got heavy set here. Looks like we're goal line on goal line. Handoff going. Oh, play fake going as they did not fall for it. That is Bennett. Did not even for a second even think about the run it looked like. Just went straight for QB. Now, it does back us up, but we might be able to actually take advantage of that. More room to work with. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Going back to another screen play here. Blocks look like they're getting set up here to the outside. Compton this time still not going anywhere. Keeping Chris in the backfield here for 3rd and goal. Looking. Fires. If he had just ran up the middle, he would have been fine. I liked the idea at first. Everybody looked covered. He was about to run it up the middle. And then last second just decided not to for whatever reason. We went with stick, it looks like there. So, I mean, you have the stop right. You have the slant right there. But I'm okay with this. Look, he looks for a second like he's about to go right up the middle. If he cuts to the right, that's a touchdown. Whether he throws at the slant or goes to the right, that's a touchdown. Instead, rolls left into the pressure. And now a playbook that I'm really familiar with, Baltimore. I love using their playbook to kind of start out with things, but I felt like it was getting too old, using the same playbook over and over again. That's why I've kind of moved over to this year. I just kind of used whatever team we were rolling with and kind of just made my own playbook off of it. I included some things that I liked from Baltimore's, of course, just formations and plays, but mostly for the type of play that the Baltimore offense has, you got to have a quarterback that can move like Lamar, and as y'all saw, Jeremiah's not moving like that. So had to switch it up a little bit. And it's worked very well for us. But let's see how their offense moves here today. As Jackson looks like he's trying to get some audibles here on the field. Only sending 3 this time around. Throw goes down the field, and that is terrible coverage. Who is that? Cameron Curl just started sagging off Zay Flowers. And then wants to wave his hands around like he did something. He literally just gave up on the play. He was trailing him very well, then just kind of slowed up. Going here with the handoff here to the right side of the play, and we're able to get him down in the backfield for a loss of 1. Flowers coming to across the formation here. Looks like it's going to be a little receiver screen, and we're back there in the backfield for Lamar Jackson. That's going to be a gang tackled up there. Singleton in the backfield. I couldn't see who was where with him. Great job reading that, though. I did not see. It might have said 96, but if that did, it was Joey Gaines, but I don't think so. I think that might have been Austin Robinson. I might have been 56. As we get Jackson out of the pocket here. Throw goes down the field, and he's wide open. Are you serious, y'all? If we're going to get pressure, y'all have to get there. I think they really just ran 4 verticals. We had pressure, but nobody stayed on their defender to kind of keep it going. So now they're in goal territory. Same situation we were in. We had to settle for 3 in ours. Go with a little read option play here, and that's going to be way too easy for Lamar to go ahead and get into the end zone as we go ahead and bend, don't break. Robin's terrible angle there at that one, but able to get helped out by the DBs to go and close that in. 1st and goal, I'd imagine they're going to go with another run here despite the motion. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. There he goes. Run right. There we go. That's what we want to see Monty in the backfield. Grabbing him with one arm. I want to see more Davidson, though. I want to see more Davidson getting them. Oh, that's a Drake quarterback. Where are you going? Oh, my gosh. Sergio Sims just did the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Nah, I'm not even going to let you celebrate that because that is stupid. That is stupid. Why? Why, Sergio? Sergio, why? Look, okay, that's a great first step. Out. Look, protect the edge. Look, bam, got good contact. You're right there. Doesn't even do a move, and he just runs inside. So now it's going to be up to our offense. We have to answer back. Run game was working for us throughout that first drive. So let's keep it going here. I just got to hope that our defense does not make any more dumb mistakes like that. They're going with their play action fake here. They sent a blitz in. Matthew's going to roll out to the right side, looking to try to run with it, but nowhere to go. Dropping back here. Throws it out down the field. One-on-one coverage. That's Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry making another play here. No Commander's uniform, but it's still the same Terry. One-on-one coverage as that play is going to end the first quarter and put us in position to score here going into the second. Wish we could have saw a replay on that one. That was a great catch, though. One-on-one coverage. Spun off the tackle as well and then got us way more down the field with more rack yardage here. Throw goes out quickly as that is going to be a great catch there for Michael Meyer. I hope I'm saying the name right. I don't want to say my own players' names wrong as we throw that one out to Jackson this time. He gets us 3rd and inches. I'm not mad if we go with the run here. I'm not mad at all about it. Stroud is in the backfield here in a power situation. We're going to go with the pass. Pockets collapsing. He's rolling to his left side, throws it before he's hit, and that's the back corner for Puka. Just sitting at the pylon. I thought he might have threw it away, but great read there. Rolled out, kept his eyes. Look at that corner route. Ooh, and Jackson was there to distract the linebacker. Now let's get back right, defense. We had a big play given up, but outside of that, we are playing great. Going with the read option here. Lamar out of the pocket, moving, breaks a tackle off, and Cameron Curl is still jogging. You are about to get taken off the field. I'm about to let Kirby Joseph play. It's going to be him, Sergio Sims, and then the rookie Derek Curry. If he does not stop jogging, we got to stop. Dropping back here, going with a direct handoff this time. He's going right up the middle. Look, the middle is still looking sweet. I told y'all we have to defend the inside run, and y'all aren't doing it. They wanted me to defend the deep pass. Like I thought the Baltimore Ravens was going to have a deep pass game at all. Brandon Moses, great coverage and contain there to make the play on Hendricks. Going with the handoff here. Right side, met at the line. Going backwards, but they're going to give him forward progress for the first. Now I can see Hendricks tired back there too. It's been more Lamar running than him. 5 carries for 3 yards. He's not been doing good. Going to go with another play action fake this time. Throw goes out to the flats. We're over to close out on Zay Flowers. Throw quick yet again. There you go. Getting the young receiver down. Cannot remember his name, but the fact that he's already a superstar X Factor is crazy. 3rd and 5. Dropping back here. Throw goes out quickly again. We don't get the tackle, but we're there to go in and get the recovery, though. 4th and 1. We have to see if they are in 3-down territory. They're going to kick the 3. It is 49 yards. So, I mean, that catch put them in great range. But no more Tucker. Doesn't matter. Tie ball game. About 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going back to our pass game here. It's McLaurin. Going back with the handoff here. Chris Compton trying to lower the shoulder a little bit. Dives for it for the first. There, I guess say the knee was down because I definitely saw the ball reach across the line. Then Compton's still in the game here on 3rd down, even though it's a heavy set formation here. Dropping back for the pass. Throw it out to Jackson. Nope. Instead, it's going to be McLaurin. Didn't even see him out there sitting down. Screen play getting set up here. Penalty flag down, so I don't know if that's maybe roughing the passer, possibly. It is. Roughing the passer on the defense will take it. Let's go. Automatic first down and again a 15. Those screens are good for multiple reasons. Blocks didn't get set up there, but we still get 15 yards on it. Jackson's going to motion across the formation here. We have our main back in. Stroud. Throw will go out to him as the pressure got there. Yeah, that play was bad all from the start. Sending another blitz in. 5 only here. Throw goes out. It's behind him a little bit, but Brian is able to go and slow down and grab it. Great route there. Had the defender confused. My boy did a 360 in the box. Now, if that throw was in front of him, we probably looking at 6. But I'll take the catch, though. We're not going to complain. Only sending forward, but a man is on the ground. Here's Jackson with the catch, and he'll hold on, getting us into the red zone. Out the 2-minute warning, going with another quick pass here to McCullum, getting tackled from behind. Pushes him forward to 3rd and inches. We have Compton in the backfield here. I'm not mad at the inside zone. So they have 5 coming here. They do. Throw goes out quickly. That's one-on-one coverage for Jackson. He comes down with it. Great CIT there. Mills trying to take it out of his hands. Gets us the first to go. There's only 50 seconds left. We have all of our timeouts, though, so we're not pressed for time. 46 seconds. We want to make sure we're the last ones to score as Baltimore gets ball out of half. McLaurin across formation here. Throw will go out, though. That's going to be an easy catch from McCullum. And we use our first timeout. Dang, he came back on the field quick, though. It was one of those 20-second intermission timeouts. Right back to it, though. Gun formation here. We're going with the handoff. Outside juke. No reason there by Compton. Goodness, they're not even giving me a second to breathe. They're timeouts, but they're quick timeouts. 34 seconds left to go here. We're going with another handoff, and we're in the end zone. Stroud this time showing them how it's done. Unnecessary jukes do not always work, but touchdowns do. And we might be going into the half up 17-10. I would love to end this without giving up another big score here. So if we have pressure, we have to get there. They have 28 seconds and they have all their timeouts left. It's crazy after thinking about that still being too much time on the clock. Dropping back here. Throw goes out quickly. We're there to go and get to it, and they're going to use their first. Dang, they're doing the same thing. Do timeouts not exist no more? The timeouts are acting like no huddles. If only affected their stamina that same way. Looks like they're going to the motion across. Their receivers down in the 3-point stance, so moving like a tight end. They're going out to the halfback there. We're able to get him, though, before he's able to get out of bounds. Now, that was more like an actual timeout there that time. 21 seconds left to go here. Still only have 1 timeout to go. So as long as we keep them out of field goal range on this play, as that's deep down the field. Thank goodness Lamar got that loose arm. Fresh out in the second half here. Up 7 here against Baltimore, and Lamar is ready to lead this offense back into more greatness. We're sending 5 here. So a man's on the ground, but that's enough time for John Monty to get his hands on the waist. Didn't send too much pressure in that first half. At least that was successful. So it's nice to see a blitz there get through for us. Backing them up to a 2nd and long here. So they're going to go ahead and motion their playmaker across the field here at the bottom. Dropping back, only sending 4. We almost get there, but it's short and underneath. So it's going to take care of that. Watch out for the same play. Same exact motion, same formation here. Dropping back, we're sending a blitz. Nobody's going to get there this time. And he's wide open. That's way too much space, Moss. Come on now. Come on, Rook. Don't maybe have to put Rackshaw on the outside. Can't have you giving up plays like that. They're going with the little tight end movement here. As they're able to go to get to the outside. Nobody comes over. Where is Lawrence? Reggie, what are you doing? Why he's not coming up and filling on that? That's an easy read. 1st and 10 here for Baltimore, though. After the tight end little shuffle pass here. Looks like they're going across formation. They're going to do it again. This time it's going to be a play fake, but Lawrence is not confused. Went straight for Jackson and did not hesitate at all. Run a little toss play out here. Blocks look they're set up great. Had a cutback lane that was beautiful there for him as nobody read the play. I don't know. When they're on defense, it looks like everything's covered up. Our defense just looks so open right now. I just see so many gaps right now. It terrifies me. We're going with that same motion play here again. Just flipped it sides. We're sending a blitz in. There we go. That's what I want to see more of. Chris Braswell in the backfield. Interrupting the pass. Gets him to 4th and 6. It is still field goal range, though, here. This is about a 56-yarder. Quick math. Field goal is up, and it looks like it's long enough, but it's off to the right. The no addition of Justin Tucker kind of hurting the team right now. Ravens fans, y'all been spoiled for years with one of the best kickers in history. It's time to struggle. 17-10 here after they were not able to put up points. As we're gonna have to go down and try to do something on our drive. Dropping back here. Throw goes out quickly. Plenty of room for Meyer there. As Alexander doing a little screen and pick and roll there. No such thing as an illegal pick play here in the NFL at least. As we drop back here, 4 wides out. So Allen is on the field here. No tight ends for us. Throw goes out down the field. That's Puka wide open and plenty of room to run as it takes 2 Ravens defenders to take him down. And he gets us to the red zone just that quickly. We're at the 11. Hand off to the right side of the formation here. Juke moved into a shoulder. There's no way a grown man will ever tackle me like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Straight shoulder and still standing afterwards, and I just go flying? Nah. Y'all got to show me where that tackle happened. I need actual NFL footage for that tackle. Jackson with the catch there, making that up to the 3-yard line. Interesting. It's time to go empty here. Stroud at the outsidest part of the field here. We're going to drop back. Pocket's looking good. We're going to roll to the right. Throwback corner. Just wanted to get it away. I mean, honestly, I just like to see you run it. If we take a sack there, we're still in field goal range. Should be a nice, easy little chip shot here that'll put us up 20-10, though. So that one goes through. Lee still makes it 2 possessions. That's what we want to see. First time we're seeing the pistol look here. Pistol strong. One of my favorite formations when I utilize their offense. Here's Jackson looking to get out of the pocket, going out to the same side as the best player in the defense on the year. John Davidson is not letting that stuff go through. Especially, I didn't get to show you guys his abilities, but he does have a superstar ability to cause disruption from a little bit further out. Better tackling, I believe, on plays like that, like the ability to reach out and grab all and disengage off blocks. And the other one's something about like pass rush moves. So that'd probably be more of like a user skill that they have to use, but it's one that actually works with his finesse and speed rushing ability. You know, we did not let that play go stand by. We did have them in 2nd and long. Now they're up to 3rd and 1 that quickly. Looks like a nice little power rushing formation here. Jackson's going to try to get out. We're there, though, and we get him down on the 4th and 1. There's Cameron Crowe actually making a play. Not jogging, coming up, closing distance, and being able to hold on to get him to the ground. Look at the replay here. We didn't see too much going on. The lineman there in the way. We move him out the way and get straight to Jackson. Pocket's looking good here. Throw goes out to the outside. Jackson wide open. They kind of fell asleep there. Maybe a little pocket in the zone got open. But Jackson with another big play after having a lot of them last game to get us here to the Super Bowl. First big play here of this game. We're going back to the running game. Stroud to the outside. Big run lanes there as it's an 11-yard gain. Possibly the last play here of this 3rd quarter will just be a simple 3-yard little rush there as Stroud looks like he's slow to get up. He's still in the game, though. So we'll go ahead and take things into the 4th quarter, up 20-10 with the ball and already in field goal range at the 38. 4 is up, and this one as we have 11 minutes left of the season. The NFL season will be over in exactly 11 minutes of gameplay, at least, as that throw is deep down the field as Puka almost actually came down with that one. Dangerous pass, double covered, and Puka was about, a little bit more hand strength away from coming down with that one. We'll drop back here on 3rd and 7. Pressure's almost going to get there, and they knocked that one out of Terry's hands. Almost another scary throw there. But we are still in field goal range here, though. So this one's a little bit closer, 55-yard field goal as opposed to their 56. Can Weary make this one for us? That's a liner right to the middle of the uprights. So it's not going to be a touchdown to make it 27-10, but I'll take another field goal to keep it 2 possessions. Doing more receiver motions here, this time behind the formation here. They're going with a little receiver screen. And look at Minor filling that easily, dude. I don't know if that's a running back or receiver. Wearing 29, I'm going to guess running back. Did not block at all. 2nd and 14 here. Trying to get a screen up there for him. Oh, my gosh. He missed, though. Lawrence was there to make the play, but that was bad tackling. He also has superstar abilities, too. And I could have sworn one of them was more of a secure tackler type of upgrade. But we still got him. 3rd and 9. We're going to go empty formation here. 4 receivers to the top of your screen. Throw goes at least a little bit underneath. And Moses not able to knock that one out of his hands. Another run here. They're going to go fake there. Handoff to the running back backside. Trying to do a lot of misdirection here with these motions. Here it goes again. Another motion, but we're familiar with this play. Watch the drag underneath. Only sending 3, so we should have plenty in coverage here as they still find the underneath. I guess in this situation, underneath stuff isn't so bad. The clock is not their friend here. They're under about 7.5 to go. Jackson trying to change up the formation here, tapping his helmet to his receivers. They're going to go with the run here, up the middle. They're going to get out there, make it 2nd and inches. Under 7 now to go. Is it 2nd and inches here? I'd imagine they'll probably go with a run or read option here. They're actually lowering time themselves. They're not even quick to hike the ball, going in motion here, going behind the QB this time for the handoff, and we're there to make the play. Davidson's all over that. Okay, that one looked more like offsides, though. The way he moved that one, shifted the feet sideways like he was a boxer As these tries to drag his way forward, not going to get all the yards he needs. They're going to mark Williams a little bit short on 4th and inches. But you knew they were going to go for it here. It's got to be a direct run if I would think. Pistol formation here, but we can still watch the read option. Lamar could do this himself. He's actually going to drop back and look to pass. We're in the backfield. No one's going to get there. He's got plenty of room to run to the outside. Terrible angle again by Cameron Curl. And that is Jackson all the way out of bounds at the 1. Cannot take angles like that, though. Curl, what are you doing? I swear he's taking so many bad angles today. Lawrence was, there, but he was just too slow. We're seeing a blitz here, and it's not going to get there in time. It almost did, but since they only needed 1 for the touchdown, Zay Flowers is in there. And they're finally back on the board here to make this game back a 1-possession game. Look at, Robbins is almost there. We had Sergio Sims coming right behind him. Just Lawrence playing a little bit too far back for that slant. Here we go. Handoff up the middle here for Stroud. You got to think that we'll try to look to eat up as much of this clock as possible. We still have a touchdown lead here, so they'd have to score a touchdown to take it back from us here. Throw goes out before the pressure gets there. Puka going out this time, and he gets enough for the first down, and he's down. Looks like Roquan Smith is in his X factor. That catch did not take enough out of it, though. But we're under 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, so first downs are our friends. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Looks like they might only send 3 here. So we're going to look to still pass. Gets it out. Great catch there by Bryant. Dropping back here. Don't roll towards the pressure. I need more awareness. I got to have it. Because rolling out to the side of the pressure, again, when you could just take off straight forward, is confusing to me. Now we have a 3rd and long here. We're looking to get this down the field. See, now he wants to roll out towards the pressure, but it's too late now. They called a timeout to get as much time as they can. So it's going to be about at the 25-yard line, 27-yard line. 2:14 to go. They're going to have a 2-minute warning as a timeout with 2 more timeouts, and they need a touchdown, though. Field goal won't do it for them. They have to score 6. And if they do, we're only up by 6. So the field goal would win it here for them. As we drop back, throw goes up short, and we're going to stop them before the 2-minute warning. Could y'all imagine the game if they did take out the 2-minute warning, since it only comes before the ends of halves? Just imagine if they took that out fully. You think the games would be more crunchy, more crunch time-ish? Go play effect here. Throw goes out over the middle, wide open. Somebody want to cover? Somebody? Are we all just confused by play actions now? 1.5 to go. We cannot allow pass plays down the field. Better coverage, y'all. Better coverage. 1:26 left. Lamar still trying to change the play up, so he's taking his time back there. No pressure's going to get there. Throw it underneath again. And we're there for it. When are they going to start using timeouts? Just nothing big, please. 2nd and 2. Lamar, I don't know why he's looking. They should at least have him look at his sideline when he's doing it. But going with the run here, we stuff it in the backfield. They're not even close to field goal range, but that obviously doesn't matter here. Under 60 seconds to go. Lamar is looking. We're only sending 3. He's running now. Braswell's not going to get there. That's a lot of yards. Oh, fumble. Ball's on the ground. Somebody pick it up. Kirby Joseph picks it up. I don't know if that'll stand. That fumble looked like it was kind of late here. Do we get a replay on this, or are they just going to show us celebrating? That fumble did look kind of late, but that was a huge run if not. Yeah, I think they're going to get him down. Yeah, I think that's down. Now, they do have to call their last timeout, so everything else from here on out from them has to be sidelined, or they have to hurry up and spike it. So 50 seconds left, no timeouts here. Lamar throwing this one kind of quick. He's wide open. Are y'all serious? Oh, my gosh. 18-second runoff because they went no huddle. Are you kidding me? You give up an open corner route, please. No, not like this. Lamar back corner. Season's on the line right here. We have all 3 of our timeouts, thankfully. But it's going to take a huge play from somebody to even make this close. So great run back there by Benson. We're up to the 24, 16 seconds left. And we're going to need somebody to make a play here. Dropping back, only sending 4. Throw goes out quick to Jackson. He gets us all the way up there to the 45. One more big play can put us in a good position here. Dropping back, Matthews, pockets clean, looking, throws it. It's got to be a quick pass that gets us in the field goal range here with enough time to call timeout. Dropping back, 3, 2, 1, pick. ball game season. Congratulations, Baltimore. See y'all at the end. I guess there's no highlight there at the end, but wow, 20 points in the fourth quarter. They pulled us on them. I mean, the hottest team in the league, and they end the season on a 11-game win streak, 11-game win streak. Won their way through the wild card round, was 4-6, fresh out of their bye, and won the Super Bowl, 30-23. Obviously, it's a little inflated because of the pick six there at the end. I thought we might have had a chance with that big play there, but just wasn't enough, man. 2 touchdowns for Lamar Jackson. No turnovers here today, which is, I guess you could say, a huge thing for them. They were able to keep control of the ball and not have to turn it over like we did. Running game was stifled on both sides, but Jackson had 2 very big runs that both times where we had pressure in the pocket, and then he just took off and nobody was there to do anything about it. So the power of having a running back or a quarterback that can move. I mean, we didn't do anything on our last drive. Stroud was looking good in the running game, but for whatever reason, we didn't look to lean on that there on the last drive, and it kind of cost us. Shout out to their receivers. Kind of average games here, not anything too particular, but also for us, nothing big that pops out at you. So, I mean, there's a lot that could have went better this game. Shout out to the pressure that we did get, but this is what you face when you go against a mobile quarterback. You're going to get a lot of TFLs, of course, but the times where you don't, it's over for you. So it's, where do we go from here? Obviously, some would say mission is complete because, we took one of the worst teams in the league, from second pick, the second worst team in the league, and we made them Super Bowl contenders in less than, 2 seasons. However, we have not won a ring yet. So we've seen this team be good. We've seen we can make it to the postseason. So I think there's nothing left to prove from that standpoint. And I would like to say that as far as what we'll do for the rest of the series, we'll take a step back for a second. MLB is out. It is fire right now, and I'm ready to hop on that game. So be on the lookout for the next gaming videos that you guys get, or sports gaming videos that you guys get, will in fact be MLB The Show. But as far as this series and where the next stuff will go from us, as Coach Smooth here with the Rams, we will continue the series and hopefully try to win a Super Bowl while the window is still open. Now, of course, if we just can't do it and we just can't get over that hump, we got to take that L this year, but at least we were able to turn this team around and put them into postseason and Super Bowl contention. Great Super Bowl run. Not taking away from anything of our players. We've built some phenomenal players, some phenomenal draft picks and athletes here. And I honestly couldn't see anything that was a weakness in that game. Coaching and decision making, if anything, just from the plays that were being called. And they weren't even some of the plays that I highlighted as good plays to run in those situations. But plays that were being called, I don't like how, obviously, we didn't have our best running back there at the end, but getting more running back depth to have some strength back there. Not sure how too likely I am to kind of lean on a power back. Even though this is a power scheme offense, I don't think they're really kind of doing too much here for us. So looking to improve the running game, looking to improve the defense, as I feel like there's a lot of cases in point there where the coverage was not good by the secondary. So looking to improve that, and looking to improve just, like I said, I think it's containment, which obviously I can't upgrade contain. So we'll look to continue to go through the regular season faster, will be what we do. So episodes might go through 5, 6, 7 weeks of the season, and we'll be focusing mainly on the postseason. We'll still go into games like we did this year, kind of watch the games all the way through, or at least get into the fourth quarter, see if anything's interesting. We'll outright sim games, of course, but as far as full games, probably won't be done until the postseason, and we'll basically be seeing if we can get back here next year. So if you guys did enjoy the series, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, man. I hate that it has to go out that way. I really thought we might have been able to do it there, especially with the 2-score lead late. I thought we had did it. I was feeling confident. I think if I'm on the sticks, don't lose that game in a million years. But it is what it is with the slow sim, y'all. This is the fun and heart racing part about it. And just know that we will be back out with MLB The Show here soon. I will be doing not only a road to show, but also a rebuild on there too as well. So next gaming videos that you guys will get will kind of be an introductory into that. Don't miss it. I will still probably try to get that out on Sunday, but most likely that's probably going to be getting out through the middle of the week. So stay tuned to the community tab. I'll try to make you guys aware a day before it actually posts. So just check that on the daily, and you guys can see kind of updates on the channel where everything's going. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's me, your boy Coach Smooth. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, man. Man, this one hurts. Later.